Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I've been working on this, dealing with the fuse box here, and some bitches give me problems to trying to separate. But here, a little more to it. Got down to the frame. Everything else. This is actually cut to. This is floating passenger side. You know. So yeah. Trying to fucking get that side done. So then it'd be like this. Get the floor pan out to deal with, because like I was saying, I need those inner corner pieces, which are perfect angles and everything. That would work in the 51. That needs to be replaced. Had a good windshield till, as you can see, cracked. I got the inner trim out. Outer trim is gonna be big pain in the ass. So, as you can see, got so far and it broke. I gotta get the rest off and go from there. But yeah, and this battery box, it's all off, loose. So once I deal with pretty much your harness, get this shit out, which I got the bolt out, clips unclipped and all that on this side. And right on this side, got the fuse box. What's down here, got that all loose. And then you got a bunch of other bullshit in the way. There we go. And you got a bunch of wires and shit that go to the block on the other side. My concerns are, I want to make sure I get this out without cutting, but I think I'm going to have to cut. Because it's not coming out, and I really hate dealing with that bullshit. I've done it before and don't want to deal with. This is the brake cable, which, yeah, just pop the plug and slide that out. With the steering, it's unhooked to a point, except here. Get these 4 bolts out, boom, then she'll come loose, some other wires, and then the brake booster, and then your windshield wiper motor right here. Get this out, which I already got pretty well out. It's just maybe unplug some wires and all that. Your brake booster is actually mounted right here, these bolts. So, or actually not those bolts, they're right down here connected to this brace. So once I deal with the steering, then I'll deal with that. And yeah, could probably end up doing, if the windshield ain't coming out the way I want it, right at the seam here, go from the outside here and just let it rip, tater chip, and cut it. And once I got this all cut from here over, windshield will be off. I could just sit there, and it was good windshield till the crack happened. So, but yeah, whatever is good to have to deal with, and then I can sit here and chop this up and get this all away. Yeah, paid $1 each on each bag of pellets. Figure kind of throw that in, just kind of, if you're wondering what the hell am I doing with pellets. Well, yeah, I haven't dealt with wood actually in a way. It's going pretty good with the pellets, with the wood stove. My temperature is sitting, right there, 66 degrees. And still climbing. So, but once I deal with this and get this all cut up and all this craziness, I do need to deal with the VIN stuff. Make sure that I have that with me, because building rat rod, gotta make sure, you gotta let the DOT know and all that for registering it and all that. You gotta let them know what you're using, what vehicle, the chassis, whatever, shit like that. And then with the car, that's got its VIN numbers, but they're more into what vehicle it's going to be sitting on. So, but yeah, once it's opened up, I do the same thing on this side to the floor, and then yeah, scrap metal. I'll just do a straight cut down here, just because why not? Might as well. There is floor bracing underneath here, like right here. So, which I know on the 51, the front would be shit, especially certain areas. So we will see once I get this all cut out, and then I'm going to be dealing with lining up the front, get my front end of the 51 up in front over with the wheel wells, make sure everything's going to be lined up, centered. Once I do that, then the body of the 51 going to be going right where, well, pretty much got to be where it's got to be to sit there to line up the ass end. So I know 100% then how much I gotta cut off to shorten the frame. So once I do that, then I can shorten the frame and put the body on and go from there. Just get the body on there, and I could deal with any body mounts, whatever, while it's on there, because I'm going to have to. So, in some areas for the 51. And, yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be the front of the car is going to sit right about here. And then it's going to be the fender, and the front end of the car is going to sit here. So just because how everything's set up on a van versus of a car. So that means I don't have to deal with cutting out my tunnel or anything on the car. So, which, that'd be awesome. The only thing is, gotta see how that works. So, yeah. Figure a little more update here. Just dealing with this bullshit I want to get off. Like, this is loose, but that's the whole block that's on the backside. And like I say, everything's unclipped, everything's unbolted, all that shit. Even dead center of the wiring, that's why this came off. But it's just a matter of the other side needs to peel off, which it don't help. No, this is like a 78, 79 motorhome. See that black shit? That's like fucking your bed liner shit. And it don't help that they sprayed it all over the fucking place right there. And they done it all over bolts and everything. I don't get why they did that. Except thinking, oh, protection. Which I understand, you know. Back in late 70s, early 80s, you know. But, damn. Why did they have to sit there and spray it over the wires? Because, and the connections, you know, trying to get off. You have to, it's rock hard. It's, you know, it's solid. It's not like easy to work with, to peel. So, especially when it's on plastic, it's not easy. On metal, it could peel easy, but on plastic, no. It don't come off easy. A little scrape, and it's still, I don't know, fucking Chevy, fucking whoever was working this day was a complete idiot. I look at it, so. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, I got everything else off. I mean, yeah, I could actually sit here. I want to get this battery box kind of screwed over a little bit, and I could sit here and actually start cutting off this section here, but, and up here, but I can't go here, so I don't know, I got a pain in the ass. That's all I gotta say, pain in the ass. First one that's been this big of a pain in the ass with me in years. So, never had problems with the fuse box and the harness system. Just come out, unclip and separate. So you got your engine harness separate, and then you got your interior, but oh no, that's gotta be a fucking dickhead. So, because once like I say, once I get it down like I do on the passenger side, yeah, shit's gonna be moving along a lot quicker. Then I'll have space to, you know, replace sparkulators, spark plugs, the whirler, deal with the curb, and deal with what needs to be done, or whatever, on the motor. Take the manifolds off and get the new headers on and all that. So, yeah. Ain't one thing, that's another. That's all I gotta say. Oh well. Rather be patient than versus rushing, because you rush into things, mistakes can happen. So, Alright. Talk to you later. Peace.